Hi Pisces, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I am Amira. This is Monachopsis Soul Healing. Thank you guys so much for your presence here on the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, this is going to be a message from my soul family, my Pisces. I hope everyone is well out there, wherever you are, whatever you're going through. This message, Pisces, is general, and so it may resonate with you wherever you have Pisces in your chart, or if you're cross-watching for a Pisces, and you know, they love to stay in our energy. But we're going to do what's called the courage spread. All right, we'll take a look at where you've been, where you want to be, and what it's going to take for you to get there, okay? And then at the end of that, Pisces, we will go through you dealing with all signs and see, you know, what those people want to contribute. We'll give them their chance to speak, see what they have to say, what they want with you, what's really going on with them that they're not actually telling you, okay? All that good stuff. So stay tuned for that towards the end of the video. But as always, Pisces, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can reach me via email. Interesting. Okay. Well, here we go. Hey, listen, there we go. Actually, the song I was actually getting that reminds me. Now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. That's the part, okay? I mean, there's obviously more words and I know them, but that part right there is like, I guess the theme. Actually, let me write that down. Like the theme of what you guys are going through right now, or what we're going to talk about here. How things have really changed in a significant situation, which I am definitely seeing here. Something significant, something foundational, something that maybe you thought was going to be long lasting or bring you security, stability, and you know, like I'm set kind of thing. I'm set in this. I don't need to be concerned. I don't need to be worried, okay? But things obviously changed, okay? Where you've been, Pisces. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, I want to say two things, okay? The first thing, the Eight of Pentacles in the reversal is something that's not working out. It's not putting in effort. You know, maybe you chose to no longer put effort in a situation here. Some of you may have left your job, started something new. It seems like you're still trying to detach, but we'll get there. Eight of Pentacles in reversal can also be working and getting absolutely nowhere. So maybe some of you are continuing to put in effort and getting nowhere. I also see that here. We'll get to that in a second. And that's why I say two things. Obviously, I'm reading for a large audience. It's a general reading, and so it's going to resonate different for each of you. Put yourself where you need to be. Take what you need to take. But the Eight of Pentacles in the reversal essentially is something that's not working out no matter how you look at it, right? It's a tree, a relationship, a job, a project, or something that requires a redirection, requires more focus or focus in another area, maybe less focus, right? I mean, it definitely has to do with your focus. Eight of Pentacles in reversal can be someone who is distracted by something else. Maybe something is distracting you from being able to pour effort into whatever this is that you're trying to create. You guys are definitely trying to create something, but it's not working out. Whatever it is, okay? Not working out. I feel like you guys are right now in a place of assessing, like trying something new, right? It's like, okay, I've come to the realization that it's not working out, but I still don't know what do I do to fix it, or not even necessarily to fix it, but like, what do I do from here? What's the best course of action? That kind of thing. How do I move forward in the most productive way? Yeah, because right now things are just not working. And I see you guys like, you know, in your head about it. Again, in your head about it, probably really anxious, maybe feeling like, you know, it's gonna really hurt, okay? Whatever this is, it's a painful loss. And so that's a part of why you're trying to figure out what's best, okay? That's, yeah, Seven of Pentacles here, okay? Trying to figure out what's best. You know, I don't want to be left empty when I do stop working on this thing, or I don't want to be left empty, and that's why I keep working on this thing, right? That's why I keep pouring effort into this and getting nowhere. Eight of Pentacles can be somebody who is either, you know, it goes both ways. It can be somebody who is lazy, okay, and not focused enough, not pouring enough into something. There's not enough effort. There's not enough attention to detail. You have not worked on it enough. You need to master some kind of skill longer. You need to learn more. You need to evolve more. You need to look at that thing from every single angle, every perspective, and figure it out, right? And then on the other hand, it could be someone who is working. I'm doing so much. I'm pouring so much. I'm giving my time, my energy, my effort, my resources into something that's never going to grow, right? And so there needs to be some congruence within that, whether you're on this extreme, that extreme, or some days it feels like both. There's a need to rework the plan here and figure out what new approach I need to take in this situation, whatever that may be. So that's kind of where you guys have been. A lot of you simply working on your finances or working on a particular project. I do see some ego, okay, that's showing up here. Now, the ego can affect us in different ways. In this particular way, it could have to do with just needing to be more practical, as opposed to this is what I really, really want, and so this is how I'm gonna do it, okay? There's a need to mature. There's definitely a need for evolution. There's a need to accept that something has changed, okay? There's a need to accept and allow. There's also a need to, again, learn, okay? There's a need to learn more about whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe it's learn more about yourself. You know, the Eight of Pentacles is somebody who is working to build stability, security, working to be independent, working to have something that is stable, again. Okay, it's somebody, you know, it could be pouring into yourself, pouring into your business, pouring into your relationship. Whatever it is that we pour into, we should essentially get back something that is of equal value. Okay? And so there's a need to, I feel like you guys are in a place of assessing, you know, how can I become a master at this? How can I become the King of Pentacles? Okay? How can I become the King of Pentacles? Somebody who is practical, stable, trustworthy, committed, hardworking. But the King of Pentacles does not become the king overnight. And so I just feel like there's essentially a need for patience with yourself, or patience with the process, to essentially learn more, whatever it is that you're working on. Okay? We have to go through life, you know, to become kings of any suit. We have to go through life. It doesn't just happen overnight. Yeah, and here's the Emperor showing up, right? Wanting to be this boss, wanting to be this Emperor status, whether you're male or female. Okay, the Emperor is a masculine energy of someone who is wise. He has a whole gray beard, okay? That's wisdom, that's experience, that's logic, that is you know, having learned. And someone cannot be a ruler, someone cannot be a boss without having first been a follower, right? Where they have learned a skill, where they have learned from various people, from various in different ways, or learned different ways of doing things. Okay, this is somebody who has a certain sense of responsibility to live up to. And so if we are not ready for that level of responsibility, the universe is not going to provide it. All right? There's just an overall need for humility here, which, you know, it happens. Again, humility, ego, right? Where you want to be? Oh, Pisces. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this says a couple things to me. Because, again, I feel like I'm getting two messages. So I'm trying to keep my brain on straight for you. But the Ten of Pentacles in the reversal is a significant loss. It is. It's losing it all. It's financial drainage. I mean, this could be bankruptcy, leaving behind something that you put a lot into, like we said with that Eight of Pentacles there. This is a marriage, a commitment gone wrong. It's leaving a job where we thought there was security. It's choosing to leave something behind, or, you know, being fed up maybe in a situation so much so that it's like, just forget it, universe, just take it. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in the reversal is no loyalty, right? This could be moving as well. Maybe some of you wanting to move. I just feel like you're wanting to go back to the drawing board and figure out what's the best route for me. Yeah, you have this Two of Wands showing up again, which is indicating to me that you guys are in a place of wanting and being willing to take a new approach. I feel like there's this tug of war, right? There it is, the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant forces us to take a new approach. Right behind it, though, is this Nine of Swords energy, where there's fear, where there's, fear of the outcome and of where I am right now. But this Hierophant is the major arcana of change. Our beliefs, our values, the structure that we live by, you know, the organized thoughts that we have. All of this is being reworked right now. And like I said, it's like this tug of war of, I want to keep pouring into this, and then tomorrow I think I should take a new approach. Okay? Because there is a lot of love here, and especially if this is a relationship, it's mutual. You know, there's no if, ands, or buts about that, but something within this, it's hard to let go because you have committed yourself to something, whatever this is or whoever this is. You've committed yourself in some ways. What, you know, if it's not an actual tangible, physical, financial, licensed commitment, it is definitely a commitment within your soul, right? Something's not working out. Okay, whether it's because the values don't align, or again, more skills that need to be learned. There's still some reworking that needs to happen. So some of you may have detached, may have left, may have gone a new route, or began to search for a new route because you realize that there's more inner workings, right, that need to be meshed. Because this Three of Pentacles, not only is it spiritual support, let me just point that out, it's also two people or two things, let's just go with two people, right, that are bringing what they have together to build something strong, solid, and stable. And with the Tower right next to it, that tells me that something within it is not as secure or as stable as it could be. Okay? Whatever that is, Pisces, I mean, that's going to be different individually for each of you. And for some of you, it's because someone is indecisive. Okay, with this Seven of Cups here, maybe someone has, indecisive, like I said. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, somebody showing up as still being indecisive. Interesting. Could be you, okay, or an Aries or Scorpio here. I feel like whoever it is, and even if this is only speaking to you and purely you, somebody is going through a significant change in life right now, or they need to, for things to really work out. Okay, and again, that change, there's a need to evolve. There's a need to look at something from a different perspective or multiple perspectives to figure something out, to build something stable, because right now it's not working out. Whatever it is, it's not working out. Okay, now what you need to do to get there, Two of Swords in the reverse. Behind that is the Lover's card showing up in the upright position, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying, right? Let me just point something out before we even talk about that Two of Swords in the reverse. We start out here with somebody, you, i.e. you, who's in the position of the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, where they're still working to build something. They're still working to master something, whether that is a skill that they have, whether that is themselves, whether that is their finances. Someone is still in the process of, I'm trying to figure this out so that I can be at a level playing field. And that pours right into that Three of Pentacles, where again, two people have to bring their pentacles together. Though they have to be a whole pentacle. I mean, you can't have the Three of Pentacles with a 2.5. That's just not going to work. It's not going to be solid, and that's why the Tower is there. Okay, but someone is trying to get to the place of this Nine of Pentacles, okay, so that they can essentially accept a 10th pentacle. You have to be here first. You have to be here. Something right now is not working. There's more effort. There's more details that need to be worked out. There's more knowledge that is to be gained. There's more skills that need to be perfected. There's more work ethic. There's more energy that needs to be poured into something. There's more time essentially that has to occur prior to this 10 of Pentacles being birthed, really. Okay, I just had to put that out there. But the Two of Swords in reverse is someone who is coming out of denial. It's someone who is deciding to face the truth. It's someone who has gained the inner wisdom. It's like, okay, let me just take this blindfold off and face the truth, because I know that I'm wasting time, or I know that I needed a new perspective. I know that I needed to break free from holding myself back, really, because the Two of Swords is a painful, stressful decision. It is. It is. I feel like you guys are in a place right now of having to make a decision that is really freaking difficult. And we see that simply with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, because that, again, it's like you've been pouring into something that should have been stable, or that you thought was going to be the end all be all, I'll be set for life, right? And so it's hard to let go of that, or it's hard to look at that from a different perspective, because, in my mind, just heard that song, in my mind, I'll always be a lady. Well, there we have it, huh? Yeah. So it's difficult to conceptualize and accept, Pisces. All right. I mean, everything that I've said is here, okay? I feel like you guys are in a place of needing to be single, okay? If we're, because we're clearly talking about an important relationship with the Lover's card showing up. And it's in the upright position. There is love here. There's trust here. There's mutual interest. There's a lot of attraction. The values align, all that beautiful stuff. It's here, but there's still more work to be done within oneself, okay? This Hermit card is introspection. Is someone who is going through some deep healing right now. It's someone who is having to let go of their old ways and learn something new, right? Learning a lesson. It's an important lesson about healing, learning some kind of wisdom. Again, that Emperor energy has that gray beard, not for fun and not by accident, as does the Hermit. This is wisdom, it's logic, it's knowledge, it takes time to get to that level, though. And I feel like once you get there, once you're content within yourself and secure and stable and have everything that you need, that doesn't mean, a plethora. It just means I feel good here. I feel safe. I feel stable. I can do this on my own. I don't need for something else. I don't need for someone else. When you have built up that amount of confidence within you, that's when this Ten of Pentacles can come about. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of attraction here, and that doesn't have to mean, especially if you're already in a marriage. I'm not saying go get divorced and then get remarried, but there's work that needs to be done internally, okay, to build specifically confidence. Okay, there's more that needs to be learned, or yeah, okay, and it takes time to get there. I feel like you guys are in this Eight of Pentacles energy, or trying to finalize that Eighth Pentacle, right? You're trying to finalize that Eighth Pentacle. Just be patient with yourself. That's all. There's definitely a match showing up here. You have the King and the Queen of Wands. That's two people who are passionate about each other. That could definitely be a business partnership even. There's romance, there's passion, there's attraction. That's two people who are very hard workers, manifestors. When they want to get something done, they get it done. These are two people who set their sights on something and they obtain that thing. And so I feel like when you're fully in that energy, Pisces, right, and you continue to push and push and push and have the energy to pour into something to manifest what it is that you need, it's here for you, sweetheart. It's here for you. There's just a need to face the truth of that in particular, okay? A lot of times we want something so badly and we get impatient with the universe or impatient with ourselves. We think that we're ready. We think that we deserve something. We think that we have learned everything that we are to learn. You know, the Emperor and the Kings, these people are not 19 and 20, okay? They're not. That's just the truth of the matter. You have to have life experience. You have to have lessons that you've learned. You have to have gone through some things and gain the wisdom. Wisdom doesn't just come overnight. We have to go through things first. All right, that's the message I have for you, Pisces. Let's see you dealing with all signs, and then we will close out here, my dear. I hope that you got something from that. I truly do. All right, Pisces, all signs. Last shuffle. All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, whoever this is has a very bright future, okay? I feel like they are very financially stable. This is someone who is very loyal, committed, okay? But they're constantly thinking of what they can do next, how they can bring more in. And if you're in a relationship with this person already, like I said, this is someone who is loyal, trustworthy, and trying to better their situation even more, okay? If you're dealing with a Taurus, this person is showing up as having a lot of pent-up emotions. I feel like they're not really going to relay it properly, or they have not, or they don't just on a consistent basis. This is also someone who lacks self-discipline, okay? But it's specifically with their words or in managing their emotions and feelings, okay? If you're dealing with a Gemini, this person is struggling to move forward from the past. It's interesting because I feel like they have various options, but they're choosing constantly to go backwards, and maybe that backwards is to you, but it doesn't seem or feel healthy is what I mean, okay? Not to say that you're not healthy. I'm just saying, listen, I feel like they have more work to do, okay? Where am I? Aries, Taurus, Gemini. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this person is very intelligent, okay? I feel like they're ready to make a decision. They have gained some kind of wisdom. They've been enlightened. They have had some kind of awakening. I feel like they are ready to speak the truth and make some kind of significant decision, okay? They're showing up as very intelligent, though. Yeah, okay. If you're dealing with a Leo, Pisces, I don't know who this person, I feel like you want to give them another chance and you shouldn't, essentially. I don't know if you want to give them another chance or they think they're going to try to sneak their way back in. Either way, it's messy, okay, is what I will say about that. It seems messy. It feels messy. I feel like this is someone who lacks self-awareness, won't take accountability, especially when they make a mess, or when they, I don't know if that's a physical mess, but when they start something or when something is their fault, essentially, like they struggle to apologize and take accountability, okay? If you're dealing with a Virgo, I feel like this person, I don't know, it seems like they have a lot of life challenges, okay? Or they're getting ready to have one in particular, but I feel like they consistently do. It's like right now they seem good, right now they seem at peace, but there's about to be something exposed, if you will. That's what it feels like. Especially if you met this person on the internet. Okay. That's for Virgo. If you're dealing with a Libra, this person can't be trusted at all. I feel like you're getting ready to, I feel like you are getting ready to become aware of it. I'm laughing because one of my friends always says that Libras are liars. This person is definitely showing up as a liar, okay? I'm gonna have to let them know. Yeah, they're not honest, okay, sweetheart. And I do feel like they're getting ready to be caught in whatever this lie is, all right? If you're dealing with a Scorpio, wow. Okay. Whoever this Scorpio is, they come off as emotionally intelligent and aware, but they're not expressive, okay? I also feel like at times that goes awry. Why do I want to use that word? Whatever. Yeah. I don't know, this reminds me of like a tower. The outside looks put together, but the inside is a mess, okay? That's what I'll say there. If you're dealing with the Saggy, this person's trying to figure out how to maintain financial stability, right? Are they between jobs? That's what it feels like. They're between jobs, or they don't have like a stable job, whoever this is. I do feel like they're trying to figure it out, but they have something, there's some kind of vice here, or I mean, it could be an addiction, but it just seems like something that they keep going back to. Maybe they I want to say suck at. Maybe they are not good with managing their finances or making financial practical decisions, okay? Whatever it is, yeah, that's for Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this person has an ego problem. All right. I feel like this is somebody new. I feel like there's a lot of love there, or probably a lot of attraction as well, but they have an ego problem. They likely lack respect, specifically for women. Okay, this is someone with unrealistic expectations as well. Unrealistic expectations specifically as it pertains to the physical. Okay. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, showing up full force, this person's confused, okay? This is somebody who constantly talks about what they want, what they need, how they feel, but lacks the actual self-discipline and courage to make, like, this is the kind of person who has so many different visions but never actualizes the plan, okay? Also, side note, this is somebody who feels like they need closure. They need some kind of closure conversation, okay, with you. There's some kind of bad blood is what they're saying. If you're dealing with another Pisces, this person feels like you hurt them. I feel like they're not ready to heal, okay? So if they try to have a conversation with you, I would say it's not really time. But they feel like they feel like you have taken your energy back, specifically or deliberately, for some reason, okay? This has caused them to lose trust in the relationship. Okay, Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope that something here helped and brought you some kind of insight and clarity that you've been looking for, guys. I truly appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I'll see you next time for the next one.